What is going on, everybody? Depraved / here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are.
We left our fan on.
We did.
Guys, it's really hot. Sorry.
Yeah, there's going to be a buzzing noise. We apologize.
Until the music starts.
Right.
Anyway, we are back with Lord of the Lost. This came out, I don't know, 10 hours ago, maybe. Today for us, end of the workday for him. And I'm excited. I was really hopeful that we'd get a music video for every song on this album, which I know is not going to happen with 24 tracks. But this is song number 13. It's a good number. And the Gospel of Judas.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to check it out. I don't know if it'll give us any clues, answers, whatever, from what happened in the last one. Not music-wise, film-wise, but
yeah, I'm
we'll
hoping
see.
the video answers some things.
I would like some answers, only because curious minds want to know. But I have had that choral part of the Father, forgive them,
right,
just going on repeat in my brain. So I'd like another song, you know? Not that I'm complaining. Another song would be good, though. Yeah.
Alright, so with that being said, we're going to react to this as if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over, do all the things, come on back. And we say that because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for any and or all of the above.
There will be pauses.
So, with that being said, it is time to slash it up and break it down. This is Lord of the Lost with the Gospel of Judas.
All right.
Let's get it. Okay. Oh, there it goes. He shit on his back?
It looks more like gold to me. It reminds me of the Japanese art of fixing broken things.
Huh.
Could be mud. You could be right. But it looks... I don't know. We'll see.
You fill this canvas yourself, Judas, Judas. You draw the lines, no one else, Judas, Judas. When they abuse your name.
He is flagellating.
Yes. The first time I ever saw, who is it, Paul? What's his last name? Starts with a B. He's the... he's Vision, but
Paul
also...
Bettany.
Thank you. Do the flagellation in Da Vinci Code. My toes curled with his. Like, being raised in a religious household, I had heard of it, had not actually seen anybody do it before. So that film was the first one, and I was like, oh, I won't be doing that. Thank you.
So, what's funny is I never knew Paul Bettany was in that until we went back and watched it, what was it, a few weeks ago, to go to sleep too.
I knew he was in it, but, like, I didn't put two and two together with his other roles, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
We were watching it,
We're
and
like...
I was like, is that Vision? Sure enough, it was.
Yeah.
Also, was not expecting him wearing
Sort of the Rocky Horror Picture Show kind of vibe.
yeah.
Yeah. So far from the few lyrics we've gotten, I'm getting the vibe like, you know, you are who you make of yourself, basically. Like, because he's talking about you make you. You fill in the lines. You fill in the blanks.
Right.
So,
all right.
I don't know.
So we're going to pop it back just a little bit to try and get the full effect here, lyrically, because I have paused it way too much already. Let's go.
You fill this canvas yourself, Judas, Judas. You draw the lines no
I want so bad to not like the Judas breaks.
No, they're actually...
The first one irritates the fuck out of me because it's so offbeat. But then the second one is so on beat, it makes the first one feel on beat.
Right. Which is how it's supposed to feel. Yeah.
My anxiety is through the roof.
You're like, I don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm just not sure. No, it sounds great. And that heavy bass that is so... It's very Germanic.
Right.
You know, it's just it's something I love. Like, I'm really enjoying this. Like, it's definitely different.
I dislike it.
You dislike it?
I dislike it, which means I like it.
It's very different from the feel of the first two, which were
Right.
almost more what is that? I don't know.
Cinematic? Is the word you're looking
Yeah, but not just that, but like almost mixed with the choral, like religious sounding, like in the bass notes, where this is definitely more like prog mixed with that heavy bass that is, you know, in clubs and everything as well. So I enjoy it. I don't know.
So I actually paused it to talk about it lyrically, and I don't remember what the fuck I was going to say now, so.
Burn your own You found your faith and turned on heaven. Your blame and shame are begun. Judas, Judas, you found your faith when all was blackened. You're now where you belong. Judas, Judas. You write the music yourself.
Okay, that's
Dude's
an
got some
interesting
tiggle
concept.
bitties.
But that's an interesting concept. So, like, he said, you found your religion and turned your back on heaven. And then the Judas refrain comes in. So it's like everyone can be seen as a betrayer. It's you know, when you find yourself, which isn't the wrong thing, like, you know, filling in your own canvas, writing your own story, finding your own fate, you know, then a lot of times you are seen as the betrayer or the person who's lost or the black sheep or whatever, and that's not necessarily the case.
Right.
Like, everyone deserves to be themselves. I mean, like, other than serial killers and stuff like that. Like, let's just not get into that.
Unless you can be Batman. If you can be Batman, be Batman. Otherwise, be yourself.
Well, okay. I'm just saying. And their style is reminding me a lot of Powerwolf. Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, with the nuns dancing, but showing the garters and the thigh highs and,
Right.
you know, and Rocky Horror Picture Show, I suppose, with the PVC, and I love it. It's a great.
Right.
You write the music yourself. Judas, Judas, when will the devil you dance? Judas, Judas, but when your demons want more. Judas, Judas, you burn your own sky.
was not expecting. I don't know why I wasn't expecting the mustaches.
Oh, I thought I'd seen him with mustaches earlier.
I didn't. I was distracted because there were shiny things.
As a matter of fact, I was relatively sure it's the band.
Yeah, no, I was distracted by shiny things.
I want to know why dude with the ball gag's throwing up.
Well, I think they're... I mean, like, part of it is he's talking about there's a certain level of, like, shame and blame and your own personal devils in terms of coming... I guess in coming to terms with yourself and what society and religion has told you is appropriate. So I was thinking that it had something to do with that.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I no longer believe society has an appropriation. Or an appropriate, not appropriation, but has an appropriate setting anymore.
Right.
Because societally we're becoming more open to people being themselves.
Yeah, but there's still a standard.
Maybe it's just the circles I'm in, because I don't really see it anymore.
Yeah, I know, but there is definitely, like, a sphere of operation in which it's comfortable to be yourself, and then there's the sphere that is not. And a lot of that has to do with places where religion is dominant, or white-collar workplaces. Just, it's definitely still there. Like, I agree that it's changing, and hopefully changing for the better and stays better. But
I'm on the fence. But
I meant in terms of that. I'm just saying that, like, it's perspectives are being broadened, and I hope that that's the way that it continues forward. But no, there are definitely, especially in other countries as well.
Right.
Like, definitely in other countries. Other states.
No,
even.
so, like, I believe we should accept people for who they are. I accept people for who they are.
Right.
It's not a hard
I
concept.
want to be accepted for who I am, as well as... Yeah.
But at the same time, there are things I don't agree with, just personally.
Right.
Like, prime example, I personally don't like seeing women walking around, like, outside in, like, bras and a panty.
I thought you were gonna just stick with outside, and I
No.
was like, wow. I don't know how we're together, y'all. Because
No.
I've definitely been outside in my life, you know, like, it's a thing.
No, she hasn't.
I might be a little bit of a, I don't know, how do you call it, hermit? But I do go outside, like, I step on the front porch, like, is that...
Like, I don't personally want to see women out in their underwear.
Right.
I also don't want to see men outside wearing their underwear.
Right.
Regardless of what underwear you wear, I don't care.
Right. I mean, yeah.
I feel like there still needs to be a level of what is appropriate and what isn't. And I feel like them walls are being torn down.
Right.
Which a lot of people will see as good.
But I think that's
I see it as detrimental to humanity as a whole.
I think that's more of, like, a modesty issue. And I don't mean, like, you know, cover your ankles level modesty.
No.
That's not a, like, who you are as a personal choice type issue.
Right.
Which is honestly what we both know, guys, is being more addressed in this. But yeah, I mean, if you're not... I don't agree with some of the laws being passed to help pedophiles out. Because, again, much like serial killers, if that is what you choose to do with your life, and that is who you truly believe you are...
Should be hanged.
Correct. Like, but if it is a true expression of yourself in terms of, I don't know, your pride, your religious bent, your interest, like, be yourself, please. You know.
Unless.
Well, you know, we can't all be billionaires that have studied martial arts and fly around in a cape and... I mean, does that count as underwear? Because honestly, that thing is skin tight. It's a onesie.
No. I'm fully cool as well with wearing underwear on the outside of your clothes.
Oh, okay. So, but people can walk around in onesies. That's cool.
Yeah, people do it all the
Okay.
time.
I mean, that's
We put
that is
babies in
also true.
onesies.
That is true. No, there's adults that walk around in
We don't
onesies,
put
too.
babies in bras and panties. I know you haven't had young kids, but that is not a thing we do.
Oh, really? I did not know. Good Lord. This is why I'm not allowed outside, y'all. Apparently.
They call you a traitor, but little do they know they have no savior, and nothing do they know.
Are you already over?
You
Oh,
found
no.
your faith and turned
What?
on heaven.
Did you see her eyes?
Huh?
Did you see her eyes? They were like white mesh. Not even just like white, but white mesh.
Why are you painting your face?
I mean, he's not allowed to drink blood? I didn't know that that was like against the...
No, I'm just curious. I didn't even think that was blood. I just thought it was red paint.
Oh, could be. I don't know. Half of the men in this are wearing heels better than I ever have. And there was a
Right.
time that I wore them all the time. I just have to say. It's amazing.
You found your faith and turned on heaven. Your blame and shame are begun. Judas, Judas, you found your faith when all was blackened. You're now where you belong. Judas, Judas, Judas.
Oh, it's over.
It's already over. So I would definitely go with that's the kintsugi or whatever it's called. It's the Japanese art of fixing broken, mostly pottery with gold leaf, because he was the person that was flagellating, and they showed the design on his back a couple of times, and it does look like it was, because it could have been mud or gold at the beginning, but it looked like gold, like maybe whatever faith he did find in the darkness, like he said, has filled in those broken pieces of him, almost. And the symbolism of her being upside down on the cross, like, I like how they did that, because it's not only the art of rope tying bondage that they presented there, very well, I might add, but also the upside down crucifixion, which was, who was it that was crucified upside down because he said that he didn't have the right to meet his end the same way as Jesus?
I don't remember. Was it Peter?
It was either Peter or Paul.
I don't remember.
Guys, it's been a little while. But yeah.
No, I actually really like the song. I really like the video.
Yeah. Don't dream it. Be it.
And I now believe in equal rights. Men should be allowed to be nuns.
They make fabulous nuns. Those
Yes.
habits. I mean, that is, but that jazz hands, like they did the great, fabulous jazz hands, girls. Fabulous. Was what reminded me of Powerwolf's Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. Just sort of like the almost facetious, choreographed dance that they were doing at the same time. Like, they were doing the can-can, like, the muscles on those legs.
Right.
Probably from the heels. Not gonna lie, that's probably why I didn't do so great in heels. Or at least don't anymore.
Right.
But yeah. That was great.
That was, again,
Did not explain anything from the last video.
No, it had nothing to do with either of the last two videos.
Other than it was the same woman.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The woman in white on the cross was the same woman. But I'm not sure how it ties in
now
to the movie part.
I really hope they just filmed her normally on the cross and flipped the image upside down, or she had to have been really uncomfortable for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes? I'm sure it took longer than that because, I mean, and it's not uncomfortable. It's more like she must have had a massive headache.
The only way they would have been able to do it and film her upside down, other than flipping the actual camera upside down, which I'm about sure is how they probably did it, would have been to put her on a normal cross that was like on a pole that spins, and then spin her upside down.
Right. Yeah, because you can't be upside down for longer than X amount of time.
Like, the amount of time it would have taken for her to just be upside down for them to tie her up and then film the video.
Oh, yeah, no, that type of rope tying takes a while and skill. You know, unless you're faking it in a movie. But, you know, it's neither here or there. But I enjoyed it. I also like the break in the middle where you're like, is it over? Yes, I'm laughing at you. I am laughing. Where I was like, no, it's not over.
Like, look, it just stopped.
They needed you to breathe. Just breathe, okay? It's like a red wine. You just gotta let it breathe. Anyway, I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I can't wait for the rest of the stuff that they put out. And while this... my strap is driving me nuts. While this reaction will be out Thursday... so their album comes out tomorrow. Friday. For everybody. Yeah.
Woo!
Yes. It's exciting.
Which means we'll be starting down that journey soon.
Yes. And it'll be a lengthy one.
Probably not immediately.
Right.
And we'll probably break it up into twos.
Right.
But
Damnation and Salvation. Yes.
Alright, so... with that being said, if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below. What did you think of Lord of the Lost with the
Gospel of
Judas? I can't remember the name of it. My bad, y'all. Also, comment down below.
It just said Judas a couple times, you know.
Right.
That's
no,
all.
I knew Judas was a part of it. He's a part of the whole first half of this album at the very least.
Right?
Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you, depraved people, later. Bye!